Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. This is for Monday through the Thursday. Now, a lot of 1 energy here, a lot of 10 energy here. 10 is transitions, 1's our new beginning. 0 is God's source energy. So there's a lot of, we have October, which is the 10th month. So it starts with October, which is actually the 8th, but we won't go into the numbers on that one. But October is the 10th month. We have October 10th, so 10-10. We have 10-11, and then we do have the 10-12, and then we have our 20-22. So we do have a lot of 1s and 10s energy here. Now, I am going to be using, oh, by the way, if you want to bypass this, if you're new to my channel, or if you're Crosswatch and you just want to bypass, I should have the timestamp right down there in the description. You click on it, it'll bypass. I hope you watch at least one time, though. Anyway, this is the introduction. Anyway, I am going to be using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from from my Guardian Angel cards. I will also pull one from my, what is the name of this deck again? This is the Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies by Francis Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo, and then my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, what we're going to do is we're going to use the my Waite Rider traditional tarot, and we're going to go back to my Osha Zen tarot as kind of a backup energy to see what's going on with that. Now, I have prayed, meditated, I've infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. So yes, this is where I'm doing this on the 8th, or I'm sorry, on the 7th, and we're right in that time of that full moon, which will be in the 9th, and it is all about, Aries, pushing things through. If you want to know more about it, I did talk about that in the introduction with the last one. So what do we have going on in the stars as we're talking? I told you the 9th. The full moon, and we do have Pluto in Capricorn is stationary right now as it turns direct. On the 10th, we have Mercury, which is direct, but it's entering into Libra at 7:51 p.m., and that will be Eastern Standard Time. And it will be, Mercury about communication, electronics. It will be opposing Jupiter, which is in Aries. So, there might be a little bit of that friction energy going on, especially between, what we're saying and what we want and what actually is happening. Because Jupiter is all about largesse, it's all about good fortune, but Mercury is Mercury in Libra does try to keep a balance, does want a balance in communication, but it just, because they're opposing each other, there might be a little bit of a friction, especially on that 10th, and again, 10-10. So then Libra, the Sun in Libra and Venus in Libra on the 12th and 14th will be trining Saturn. So that actually will be a good energy for Saturn, which is retrograde in Aquarius right now. So that will actually try to create some balance for that energy. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here for just universal energy. What is happening? Now, I am an intuitive channeler, so I open myself to higher power, God, Source, Holy Spirit, or, you can, whatever you want to say, and just ask for what does higher power want people to know about what's going on in the world, especially for this week of transitions and new beginnings, new starts. The ones have it. So here we go, 1, 2, and 3. Let's pull this down just a touch. Maybe you can see it a little bit better that way. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Remember, anything reversed, stronger energies. First card is, okay, well, here we go. This is a 0. Remember I said this is about transitions and new beginnings. We have a 0, which again, God, Source, Holy Spirit energy. We have the Fool. The Fool is on a journey that does not necessarily make sense. The Fool is taking, where the directions say to turn right. The Fool either goes direct or goes to the left. The Fool just is going by his gut or her gut alone. Okay? But the Fool also goes by total faith, knows that he's on a journey, she's on a journey, and just says, you know what, higher power, I'm trusting you in my journey. So something going on, again, 0, source energy, again, the Fool, a new journey, a new transition, something's a changing, something, is bringing us to another step in our journey, but it's all about having faith and just knowing and believing that things will turn out the way higher power wants them to turn out. And the thing is too, that is for the betterment and the good of the good people. Okay, let's see, and that was reversed. Next card is, okay, here we go here, and that again is reversed. Now we have a 7. 7 is a divine number. I look at it as a divine umbrella, divine covering, divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. We have rod energy or wand energy. That is our Leo, Sagittarius, our Aries energy. And we do have Aries, strong, Jupiter in Aries right now. And the moon, that full moon, even though it's right after the full moon, that 9th, we still have that very positive Aries energy pushing things through. Now, the 7 of Rods is basically about not giving an inch, standing firm. So it kind of goes along with believe in what's going on around you, believe in something more than you, and don't give up. This is all about not giving up. This is about standing firm. Sometimes they'll say this is protecting what is your own, okay? But at the same time, it's stand firm, don't give an inch type of energy here. So let's see what we've got here now. This one, now we come to the 13th. Now we will have the 13th here, so we have October 13th. 13th is a 1, new beginning again. 10, transitional energy. 3 is our, celebration. It is creativity. It is also, about the power of 3. And, I'm always saying, with the full moon, release, relinquish, request, you can do that. You can do that anytime you really want to do that. But it's always more, it has a little more oomph to it. And it feels just that much better to do it the 3 days before the full moon and including the full moon and the 3 days after. So this brings us to that card. So we have 2 major arcanas here. One is just have faith, believe things are going to turn out right, even if you don't understand it. Stand firm, believe, again, have faith, believe, stand firm. But then we have the Death card, and the Death card is a transitional energy. Again, it is like something has to end in order for something to begin. And, our usual analogies is, somebody is pregnant, the pregnancy goes, it's 9 months, it ends, labor starts, labor ends, and there is a new birthing, okay? The Death card is, it can be a little bit of a shock. The Death card can be, it can be to the point where, people, if you look at this, he's not necessarily this knight or this soldier or whoever you want to say this death is not necessarily, doing anything beyond just being there. This person has passed out because of fear. There is also this child who's just kind of like, oh my goodness, this is very fascinating. We have someone that's kneeling and that's turning away, but then we have somebody that, and this looks like this is a religious figure that is basically in supplication. So death does not mean death per se, but it does have a lot of change energy to it. And these are some days that have a lot of transitional change energy. So it looks like we're in for a really interesting week. We need to be the 1, we need to be the Rods, we need to be the 7, and remember again, 7, divine covering. We need to be the ones that we just stand firm. And, we don't go, we don't go nuts. We don't go crazy. We don't go, oh my goodness, what's going on? The sky's falling, henny penny. We don't do a henny penny. We just have faith. We believe that everything is going to work the way it's supposed to work, but it is going to work the way it's supposed to in higher powers' will, not in man's will. How's that? So interesting energies, interesting week. Be not afraid. Everything's in control right now. Okay, let's see. Now, I did talk about rods, so let's go on. We have water, which is cups. Cups is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fluid, emotional energy. We have swords, which is our air energy. It is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So it's thought processes, making plans. And then we have our pentacles, which is our earth energy, and that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And remember, Pluto's just kind of like moving, just not quite moving yet. Still in a stationary mode, but starting to kind of starting. Just a really little bit of a start. Okay, let's see what we've got going here. And let's see what else we have. So yeah, interesting week for us. Interesting week. Stand firm. Believe. Don't give up. Don't give up anything. Okay? Here we go. So there does look some testing energy here. I'm not going to make it all, there looks like we're going to be tested, but have faith, stand strong, and after whatever it is that kind of scares the heebie-jeebies out of us, it all is that much better. Okay, let's see what we've got here. The Osha Zen Tarot. And here we are. Integration. Now, this is a 14. 14, this is where everything comes together. Now, 14 is also, because this is one of the major arcanas, if we were to translate it into this. So 14 is a 1, new beginning again. 10, transitional energy. 4 is our leadership, organization. It's very much a stable energy here. This would be the Temperance card. This is where things come to balance. This is where we don't go to the highs, we don't go to the lows. We try to keep balanced, okay? Libra is all about balance. Now, but we do have integration, and I'm kind of wondering if we have the integration maybe on the 14th, so after we get through the week, maybe the Friday is where things all come together for us. We have yin and yang, or yin and yang. We have a higher power looking down. We have some peaceful energy. We have water energy. We have air energy. We have, we just have some interesting energy with this. And I'm kind of looking at this higher power holding this yin and yang ball, and it's over the snake that's actually eating himself. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a very positive one, but we still have to keep our tempers in check. We need to make sure that we practice. I don't necessarily know that we practice compromise, because compromise has always been fine, whatever you want to me. But I would say that this is where we have to keep our balance. Okay. But it looks like, integration is about everything coming together. So, interesting week. Let's see what happens. Keep your energies high. Keep your vibrations high. No matter what comes across, always believe that there's always something better just around the corner. Okay? Now, take a moment, please, to comment, like, share, subscribe. Click on that old bell for notifications, and why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Aries. Oh my goodness. So we're having that Aries full moon, very much of a powerhouse. Lots of pushing forward. I know I talk about Mars and Gemini, but that's all about you too. And Gemini thinking things through as you're pushing forward. So you are strategizing, and you are not taking a lot of no's. So, and I kind of feel like you're not taking any prisoners either. So let's go on and see higher power. What do you want to tell? What do you want to tell my Aries? I work with an Aries. Love her to pieces. Oh, she's going to scare me this weekend, or this week. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we have for my Aries. First card is the 3 of Michael. So interesting with that, because Michael is air energy in itself. So it's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All 3 of the air signs have planetary motion and movement going on. Gemini has Mars, Aquarius has Saturn, and Libra has Venus, and now it has Mercury too. So, your words. So we've got a lot of very strong. The nice thing is that Venus will soften some of the intensities. Okay. So 3 is about the the number of 3 is celebration. It is creativity. It's also the power of 3. Michael, again, air energy, and it is about your thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. Writing, I'm kind of getting, I know that we don't write letters, but maybe our texts, maybe our emails, being very forward with and very bold with our communication. I'm kind of getting that for you too. Very bold with your communication, kind of like laying a little bit of the law down, like saying, this is what I'm expecting, this is what you need to do. But again, it's through your communication. And I'm feeling like it's through maybe, like I said, texting or maybe even emails. So one word of advice is you may want to reread it before you press send. Okay? Just a word of advice. Anyway, 3 of Michael is about old wounds, old hurt feelings, old energies that just really don't let you, these old energies hold you down. They anchor your heart down. They keep you from progressing. They keep you from moving on. Maybe because you don't want to say goodbye. Maybe because, there's part of you that's still living in that past. But there is a big hold of the past that's just not letting you progress. Okay, so this week, the energies are very positive and very much working for you to let go, for you to say, forgive, for you to move forward on it. Because remember, forgiveness, I'm always telling you this, forgiveness does not mean you have to like them or go back to them. It just unhooks the chain that's connected you together. Okay? So the 3 of Michael is about letting go. It's release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. Your next card here, reversed, is the 8 of Michael. Now, the 8 of Michael is an interesting energy, too, because 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities, air energy again. This is where you're just feeling like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how I can move out of this. I don't know where I can go from this. But the 8 of Michael is always telling you it's an illusion. It is not true. Like I said, my Aries, I feel like there's movement here. But even though you might have people telling you that you can't, you can't. But my Aries, I feel like, I don't want to be one of those people that tell you you can't. Because the 8 of Michael, the 8 of Swords, is like, hey, you can do this. You can break free. You can make the changes. You can do what it is that you know to be right, that you know to be what you need to be doing. Okay? Now, you think about it, the 8 of Swords is that woman, she's got the swords all around her. She's sitting there, her everything is very loose. She's very loosely bound. At any point, if she chose to, she could free herself. Okay? She does not need anyone to come up and help her with it. It'd be nice maybe for her. She might not feel so alone. But the thing is, my Aries, whatever it is that you're holding, you can change this. And again, you can, this is about, release the past. You can make a change to your presence too. Anyway, so this week is a big week for you. I really feel it's a big taking a stance type of week for you. Okay, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So at any time, you can open that gate. Now, let's see what this last card says. The 3 of Raphael. So we have a 3, 8, 3. Again, backward, forward. Again, that 3. Raphael is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces is the one player here. We're about to go into Scorpio, though. Scorpio, the South Node is in Scorpio, and that's about about dealing with some of your past issues. But the Three of Raphael is all about celebration. It's all about a happier time. Not happier time in the past, a happier times to come forward, okay? So whatever this is, once you make a decision to let go, once you make a decision to change some of your circumstances, because this is a good week to make those decisions. It's a good week to just say, I'm not being held back anymore. This is all about celebration. This is all about good job. This is all about, hey, congratulations. Anyway. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. I love how the ship is there, and again, it's lifting the anchor off of you. So there's some change energies, but a part of it is you have to make the choices, you have to make the decisions. You don't have to wait for anyone else to help you. You can do it on your own, okay? Let's see what we've got here now. Guardian angels. What do you have for my Aries? What do you have for my Aries? Here we go. Six of action. So we don't have, okay, so 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into it. You can make the changes. Action is fire energy. It is your energy, which is really strong right now. It is Leo energy. And it is also Sagittarius energy. So it is, burning, consuming. It is liberating energy. This is what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotion, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that the person is heaven sent and say yes. This is riding into glory. This is right, but you are the one. You're the one that has to do it. If someone's sent to you, okay, that's great. Don't say no, but it's all up to you, my Aries. It's in your hands. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to show you that I'm shuffling this because I kept getting the same card for different readings, and I shuffle them different ways. Oops, here we go. This is the Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies. So what do we have for our Aries? Here we go. Wisteria Fairy. She's so sweet. Ooh. This is what we're talking about. Unleash the power within you to make changes. Ask to be given the wisdom that will allow you to grow. So unleash your power. But this is the important part though, ask to be given the wisdom that will allow you to grow. Okay, anyway, remember, free choices. This is your choice. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Here we go. What crystal or energy do we have for my wonderful Aries? What do we have for you, my Aries? So let's see. Peridot. That popped up, I think, for Sagittarius, and theirs was about power too. So if you have any Sagittarius in your birth chart, or if you have a relationship with a Sagittarius, there might be a connection here. Peridot. Well-being, attracting money, good luck charm, healing, heartbreak. So what's it all about, Aries? Anyway, please comment. Let me know who this belonged to. I love hearing when the message gets delivered. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell right down there. It really, for further notifications, people don't understand that really does help, so thank you. As always, my Aries, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.